Unable to complete the three-point play. But what a move for that field goal to move to 7 points in the game. Luka Doncic with the throwdown. He goes to 13 in the game now, 3 of 4.
But here, Real Madrid trying to come back from 15 down and now 3 down as Rudy Fernandez comes in the game, gets it to J.C. Carroll. Across to Fernandez for 3, ties it up. Rudy Fernandez stepping on the.
But right now it's composure and smart play, keeping another nice pass.
Credit the Gallagher because he fouled his shot there, you can see. Carroll, the easy lane.
Coach Pablo Lasso's team haven't been able to stop them.
Quick pass into Kozer, who profit.
Oh, Kozer wide open to it.
Ball with out of bounds underneath with 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Doncic just off the bench, pulls up for 2. A deep.
And he gives his team a new 14-second possession. And then
What Panathinaikos needs to do is worry about not giving up an easy hoop here. As look at that, as we just talked about it, that was
Third already, and we've not even reached the midway point of it. Here's Campasso, takes the quick 3 and
sorry, 622 with the one I just found on the stat sheet here. Campasso to Kozer. Kozer pulls up for the step back. A couple points here and there, 2 points against Barcelona, but last week 18 in round 18 against Bros, he had 23 points, 8 rebounds, and he has been doing an incredible job. As this time it's Doncic takes it out. Watch out for the guy taking the ball out of bounds. It's usually Doncic who's going to come to look to get this ball back, and there it is. He gets it back again, looks to pull up. Oh, nice little hook pass. Jeffrey Taylor in the corner again, and Taylor left Tompkins all alone underneath for the rebound. He just couldn't get it to go down.
Inbound to Tavares. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Look at Kozer. And one of the most accomplished players in basketball, global basketball this century. Justa driving again, kicks out. Kozer from the corner for 3.
all away, so it's Real Madrid possession into Tavares. Back it comes to Campasso, across to the far side. Kozer's finger.
the man with the responsibility. Ione finds Campasso. Kozer back to Campasso, who launches from deep and bottom.
Turnover of the game from him. Doncic looking to make amends now. 3.5 to play in the second. What a pass that is inside for Madrid.
Pass inside to Ione.
There, great camera angle by our crew to catch that. Make sure that was a three-pointer. J.C. Carroll comes off looking for his first three-pointer. He can't find a Felipe with a nice little pull-up. Beautiful.
From the baseline, up by 8. Rudy inbounds deep, back to Reyes. Now Chasson Randall, beg your pardon, across to Rudy Fernandez. And it goes towards the edge of the paint, little fadeaway.
Second foul in the quarter on Barcelona. Ione to Doncic. Rudy Fernandez. Reyes wants the high pass. Instead, well, they get it to him in the end. Ione.
Watch this guy, and who's he going to defend? He'll be defending Chacho without a doubt. They know each other also from a couple years ago. As Chacho defends him right now, Doncic coming off the pick, receives the ball in Ione. Again, body to body with Hines. Look how low Hines gets. So difficult to shoot over him, but
bounce pass.
7 second quarter points for Hunter. And Rodriguez adds an impressive assist to his stat line.
Havoc. Doncic personal index rating already at 21. Carroll curls up the down screen.
So set a player for J.C. Carroll, can't find the ball. Tompkins comes off the pick. Looks to get it back to J.C. J.C. goes to the left, pulls up for three, and
basketball at that particular moment. No regard for his safety or indeed that of the camera operator as he went hurtling after it. Thankfully, all parties appear to be okay. Oh, by Jonas Maciules. Officials disagree, said it was last touched by Olympiacos, and they have the inbound from the end line. J.C. Carroll pulling up for three, rim shot.
Tomic has gone for a breather, and Moorman's come in. There's Carroll going for another.
MVP in round 13 and 17 of the regular season, and an MVP during playoff games as well, games 3 and 4. Here he is opening this new season with a new career high.
9:32 to go here in this fourth quarter. Stick with me because this thing's going to go down to the end as Tompkins receives from the out of bounds by looking for J.C. Carroll. The big switch right there going into the captain with Felipe. Micic comes over.
Point total. To the three-point play, and it's 2 of 4 from the field. That's a wonderful reception by the long-armed Anthony Randolph. Stimac defending against.
There's a foul. Could have been a foul. At least J.C. Carroll thought it was. Carroll comes up to the top with Higgins on him. Looking inside the big man Kuznick with a fellow Hunter.
Idea as to why continuing to fill the box score in a whole range of categories. He's being picked up by Bradley Wanamaker now. Wanamaker drops back to try and double team. That's a tough.
As Taylor takes it out, watch out for Taylor. He's the guy who takes it out and could get that. Oh, he goes right to Tompkins. Tompkins this time, Felipe to the line as Gill now comes back into the game. Maciules pops out and he's going to stick that three. Nope, he's off the mark.
Chester, of course, on the short side of 1.80 m. As Randolph comes out.
That shoots a high percentage from that charity stripe. Anthony Randolph coming off the pick. Oh! We know what he can do once he gets on fire. Maciules into J.C. J.C. wants to go again on Paul Rivas. Goes again. And there it is. In Baskonia in this quarter. None so far from Madrid. Carroll cuts to the basket. Can't get him. Maciules steps out. Going back in down low again to Luka Doncic. Can't help much here is Jones because Maciules can't hit that three. There's Doncic again with the fake.
This is Zvezda. Malakmus with his first foul. There's Doncic. Twisting, turning.
Doncic to inbound from the baseline. And he gets it back here from Maciules. Doncic looking to go one-on-one, edge of the paint. Lovely pirouette.
He gets the opportunity. Doncic backing down on McCallum. Augustine behind him now in the ball game. Turnaround jumper off.
Three fouls already from Bamberg. 2.5 minutes played, not even. Taylor, Zizis into.
Plenty for Svetislav Pesic to think about on his return to the bench in the Euroleague. Rudy Fernandez finds Ion and he evades the challenge of
offensive rebound and follow up to 4. 1 point advantage for Fenerbahce. Jason Thompson moves to 8 points in the game. Creative jump hook.
happy to use the clock to their advantage as well now. Madrid, oh, what a pass. And it's going to be tipped in, or is it a bit of a consolation in what is threatening to become a rout? Oh, Campazzo with another beautiful
1 point as Campasso comes down. Here comes J.C. Carroll on his little baseline move that he likes, cuts into the basket, wants to get the little hook shot, hangs in the air.
As Doncic brings it up, this Ceska Moscow has a 7-5 lead on the home team. Taylor up top with the ball. Kosur left alone, looks at the basket. He says, hey,
Maybe take some of the rhythm out of Real Madrid to get an open shot. Fernandez steps out. He's got an open look at the basket. And minute remaining. Campasso with the ball up top. Looking for J.C. Carroll. They want him for 3. There it is. That's what J.C. loves to do. And he does exactly. And he has been on fire so far early in his game. He's used to trying to get to the basket again. Nice little left-handed roll and shots. And as a player, you have to know that. And as soon as he makes a move, you got to look for his man. And that's what he did right there. As Bardowski took advantage. Kosar again to his left. This time, roll doesn't get outside. In, rattling it out off the backboard, rattle again. But it all counts for 1 point. And Olympiacos is down 3 here. And J.C. Carroll has not been able to get into this game as he's being chased all over the place. Oh, and there's...
To really give themselves reason to believe they can come back and win this one. Campazzo had an excellent first half. Passes to Randolph, and he...
At the three-point play. Team up by 5 here, 27-22. Rudy Fernandez again looking for J.C. Carroll. Boubois doing a pretty good job. Gets out on him inside to Felipe. Felipe with a nice quick move going to the basket. Oh, nice. 2 from the top. Most coaches say, hey, let the game come to you a little bit. Don't get off, shoot right off the bench, but he sure did. And this time it's Jeffrey Taylor going at Malagnas, wants to make him defend. Look at Tavares knocking it off the rim just in case it was going to roll in. 2 big plays already by Tavares in the first 50 seconds of this first quarter. As Kosar comes up, getting to his left as usual, using his body. Davis tries to come over with the block.
There's Campazzo now. Carroll's moving towards the ball. Hanger tries to stay with him but can't. And
short game, 1 minute and 10 seconds, and Tavares has been a part of just about every play. At least the hand has been. As Kosar hands off to Campasso. Campasso tries to...
Similar kinds of finishes as well. Doncic is still scoreless in this game and remains so as Clave.
18 points the gap. J.C. Carroll back to Anthony Randolph. Fired in towards Luka Doncic. He's the go-to guy over the top of 2, puts it in.
Hung up there, didn't he, for a little bit too long almost.
Campasso down low, beautiful look, and Ione with the...
Tibor Pleiss with 11. Wraparound pass to Tompkins.
In the last 2 minutes of this contest. Oh gosh, look at that play.
Luka Doncic been subdued so far. Rolls this one in for Reyes, who spins away from Vezenko.
Another one, and Zankunis is up to 16 points. And oh, what a play by Real to within 9 points. Doncic set things up to Taylor. Taylor trying to penetrate a beautiful pass. Bounce by Doncic as he bit on the fake for the 3 by Dorel Wright. Wright gets to the basket, lays in the floater. Doncic off to Kosar. Kosar with a nice little step. And Kosar
Kept his feet on the floor. Caused a turnover. Carroll, second attempt. That one is...
Doncic walks it up the court. Kosar comes off the Randolph down screen. Drives around, makes the...
Fernandez, finally.
And it's Real Madrid trying to extend this 3-point lead here on this possession with 4:42 to go. There'll be a timeout coming here soon. Oh, there's another pass to Tompkins. Denman checks back in the game. Campasso Off the pick, Payne on the switch. It's into Tavares. Tavares, nice job by Tavares. From the USA is not giving up. He's not out of this game yet. He lost Randall right there, though. Randall almost had the three, but he gives it up unselfishly to Ione. Ione turns back the wrong way, and then comes how quick the Tommy went up with that. Didn't give Tavares a chance to get set defensively.
Randolph, top of the key. Stop and pop, Randolph.
Shangali, nice pass inside to Granger, and there's Tavares right there, as we talked about. Maybe not blocking too many shots, but he sure got that one on the little point guard. Comes down, sets a pick, and Kosaric to the left, and a nice little crossover.
Cohen and Cole round out the starting five for Maccabi. Easy, sweet move by Randall to the basket.
Hang up. A tail off left this time, though, so Barcelona missing two opportunities to get the first score as Randolph barges his.
That's wonderful invention from Spanoulis. Doncic sees a lane, pulls it back out, but keeps the dribble alive. Off the one leg and gets the shot.
Nowhere on Adamanga and pinning that against the backboard. And Doncic is going to pull up for three to finish.
The miss by Augustine leaves 55 seconds as Doncic comes across half court and goes in for.
That's another miss from inside. Kosur, who's already now
Get that to drop as Adam Wazinski was set up with a bad pass by Carlos Suarez right there. Tried to make something of it, but couldn't get it to fall. As Doncic makes a beautiful pass to Tompkins. Tompkins, great hands, get to Felipe. Felipe in typical. Off the mark, and Rudy Fernandez with the rebound. Gets into J.C. Carroll. Watch out, J.C. will pull up from anywhere. Randolph will also pull up from anywhere. Defense by Tompkins coming over to help on the dribble. Turns the ball over, and Capasso again with the pick from Tavares. Pulls up again, and another.
Point percentage this season is actually higher than his 2-point percentage. He couldn't find a range on that one. Delightful move. Turn.
Pierre Jackson, nice. Oh, and there's Alex Tice that cannot put down the alley-oop from Pierre Jackson. Doesn't get the roll either. Capasso wants to take it to the basket. Gets out of Tompkins solo. Tompkins looking for the pick from Tavares. Nice help by Shangalia, but Tompkins, oh, nice backdoor pass by Tompkins. Jeffrey gets to the corner. His spot's in the corner. He likes to pull up from three on the fast break. Can't get it though. Capasso takes advantage, gets to the basket. And Tavares comes up with a rebound. Madrid trying to open things up here with a 4-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trying to get Maccabi out of it. Capasso again, one more time, and Capasso drops.
and he'll put up the shot which comes back to Doncic. Doncic driving down that right-hand side, no way through, looking for support if he can get it. Oh, lovely pass, and Ione.
The rim, can't get that either, and Campasso with the fast break sees Jeffrey Taylor, but he's going to go up on his own with the left hand to the basket. Little float off the backboard, can't get it. Doncic does a great job of box out, gets the rebound. Nice pass off to Taylor, Taylor into the basket, and one. With the lob pass, doesn't work that time. Great defense by Ione stepping out, stopping the penetration, and getting back. Here comes the speed of take advantage, posting up. Oh, a nice play by Kosaric coming in. Rudy with those quick hands. Kosaric gets the ball, lays it up nice. With the spin move on the baseline. Felipe with the help. Can't get it to Cosina. Rudy with the steal. Goes to Machulis. Machulis goes up to kiss it off the glass. Trying to get to the basket on Campasso, but Campasso's just too quick. And here comes Doncic down. Nice little pass to Campasso with the stutter step. Oh, and what a beautiful play by Campasso. Off the backboard for three. Oh, Andrew, and the long pass by Campasso with Ione. On the fast break to the basket. Oh, what a great hand by the youngster to pick the pocket of Niccolo. Oh, look at that. Commit any fouls right now. Vesterman launches it up. Doesn't touch anything. Doncic on the rebound, on the fast break, coming down. And the foul by Zisas. Kicks it out to Darrell Wright. Darrell Wright wants to pull up. Nice defense by Randolph, and Randolph is on the break, gets it awkwardly, can't turn his face, but nice pass to Ione, cutting down.
Yeah, going glass, the one-on-one move Doesn't produce a score. Ione against Dunstan, down in the low post. Squares up against his man, now dips the shoulder and he's backing him down. Into the lane, turns baseline, and one...
So jump hook with the right hand, but a little bit too strong. Didn't know if you wanted to go off the backboard or go straight in. And Felipe comes down with that. Oh, nice little backdoor pass right there by Gustavo from Hines. Korbanov goes up, pulls up, can't get the two to drop. Coser dribbling down left side, looking inside, right off the bat to Gustavo Ione, kicks it out to Doncic. Doncic with the penetration, little floater. Oh, rims.
Short, not quite his game. Jason Thompson coming off of his season-high performance, 15 points. Ione working on Thompson now down low, muscling his way towards the rack, and how'd he find the space to...
For the veteran. 5 points now for Yankunas. Two from two at that visit, and possession back for Madrid. Campazzo will take on the three. That looks short, and it is.
His cylinder leaning across, so he's called for the foul, his first. Ione offloads. Oh, I thought he was going to offload to Campazzo. Instead, Ione demonstrating his dribbling prowess. He's giving it to Randolph, who drives hard, gets to the bucket, but he's swatted away with a long-range bomb. Thought it was a 3, but it was a 2, so he moves to 4 points in the game. It's Campazzo working the dribble, thinks about the 3, goes to the hesitation dribble, tries the wrap around to Ione.
Have to sit out the rest of this.
This is where
He's looking very nervous there.
Melly wants to push this ball down to the corner if he can. There he's going to go for the shot right there.
Rudy Fernandez to Facundo Campazzo, dribbling the ball away, gets it to Carroll, and he gets fouled.
Well, Campazzo might have got away with a little bit of a travel there.
They're going to fall short though. Rudy Fernandez to inbound. Tompkins, quick score. 14.3 to play.
They've got Fernandez, they've got Coser, they've got Doncic. Here we go. Doncic, one-on-one with Dobrich, step back, three-pointer for the game. You eat that! Oh my word!
Differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Doncic working the dribble, gives it to Trey Tompkins, who fires from 3. A beautiful end-game situation drawn up by
into this game with 24 seconds looking for the last shot. And all you can think about is if you're Milan is do not give up that 3 to Jason Carroll. They're going to take it down to the 10-second mark right here before they start the attack. Here comes Luka Doncic. Campazzo falls off, double team. He can't get it off. Makes a tough pass to Campazzo. Campazzo pulls up for 3. Oh, off the rim, dog.
To fall off the pump fake. Bryant Dunstan moves to 6 points in the game, perfect from the field, and that's the first bucket that hasn't come off an offensive rebound. Count that for a dunk.
Also, Shengali cannot get the rebound. Nice job by Machulas boxing out. And Baskonia, nice transition defense right there. Coser's going to want to go to the left. There he goes. Good help by Juke. Leaves Campazzo open. Who's
to him. Thomas. Really doing some damage.
Randolph Jenkins, 41% shooter from downtown for his career, and he gets his first points on the board tonight to bring his team back to within 5. Campazzo faked the 3 into the lane, jumps to pass, finds Coser, who bobbles the reception. So it's Coser orchestrating the half-court set. He drives, kicks to the corner. Campazzo all alone, can't find the... Bache. And rocking the rim on the inside.
Tompkins comes in for Real Madrid. Will be assigned to Melly. Doncic out top. J.C. Carroll inside, run one-hander on a...
It's all the W's.Euroleague.net. Just click on the link to this game. Track the stats of your favorite players as you watch the images and listen to the sounds of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. Again, Carroll.
So it's a turnover off the offensive rebound. J.C. Carroll, down screen, turn.
And Valencia open the scoring here tonight. Well, fans, remember you can track all of the live in-game stats on the EuroLeague website. J.C. Carroll just uses that.
And we go down the other way as Madrid retains the 5-point lead, 79-74. This is a big possession right there. Is again the all score, and he can score in bunches. Handle the Coser, handoff down in the corner to Machulis. Machulis looking at the basket, dangerous from three. Coser with a nice move to the Eight points already for Gaudla. This is the kind of player he is. We know that he can score, and he can score in bunches. Handle the Coser, handoff down in the corner to Machulis. Machulis looking at the basket, dangerous from three. Coser with a nice move to the back, off the push, and to find the ball just enough to deflect that. I think a nice defensive play. Now Doncic is one-on-one with Misic. They get a 2-on-2 game with Tompkins. He's going to get to the basket on Gudaitis, who cannot convert the three-point play, but puts his team back into within 10 points. Doncic up top, looking for the alley-oop. Ion. Oh, just touch. Darius Bertans will kill you from there. Gets his team back into 7, but they need to start playing some defense here as Luka steps back short of what he was doing, and got Felipe Reyes to get back on his heels again and took advantage of his quickness. He's obviously a lot quicker than Felipe. Nice pass from Rudy to Felipe. Luka Doncic and trying to stop him. And see Tompkins in the corner with Princesses. Nice little cut. Doncic all by him. Came out of the Estudiantes program here in Madrid. And Felipe still playing at 37 years old. Even his brother's amazed at it every time I talk to him. And here comes J.C. Carroll, wants to pull up for three. And that's what J.C. These last two possessions of Madrid looks to take a huge advantage here with a 13-point lead and 2:40 to go. Huge possession. Coser wants to get to the basket again. Look at him go again. Look at him go. And that time And Capasso slows things up here with a 1-point lead for Madrid with 4:30 to go. Coser coming up. Nice come back left. Splits the double team right there. Nice little fake to Taylor. Taylor to Capasso. Capasso's going to pull up for three. And back into this game. Gets it off to Coser. Pablo Lasso not even thinking about putting Coser in the bench. Now nice pass in Ion. Ion tries to go up quick. Can't get over Singleton. And then turns around.
Town for his career, and he gets his first points on the board tonight to bring his team back to within 5. Campasso faked the three into the lane, jumps to pass, finds Coser, who bobbles the reception.
To him, Thomas really doing some damage. Randall.
So it's Coser orchestrating the half-court set. He drives, kicks to the corner. Campasso all alone, can't find the range. Offensive rebound from Tavares. So Campasso will try again from the corner.
To go here in this third quarter. Gaudla defending Doncic. I wouldn't be surprised to see him give up the ball, maybe get down low and post up, as he's been known to do. But this time he's going to come up. Gudaitis stops his strike, and there's Machulis, as we talked about earlier, in the corner. He loved, and the left-handed reverse to get the team within 4. Talk about finishing these quarters. That's the first minute. Pretty good as Rudy tries to go to the basket. Doncic coming up. Rudy Fernandez looking for the pick from Machulis. Machulis sets up in his corner where he loves to shoot the 3. Great pass by Doncic. Zion cutting, and then he wants to do. Steps back right there and drops the 2 as Milan takes the 4-0 lead. Now back in the man-to-man is Milan looking for the pick and roll up top. Ione cutting to the basket. Doncic with that famous step back and job of reading the double screen up top. And here comes Kosera again. Wanting to get to the basket, going to his left again, and Tompkins to Tavares. Campazzo once again wants to pull up. He's starting to feel it. And that is 2 points to break a little bit of a dry moment for Basconia. Tompkins wants to take down low, and he uses his body. Nice.
So, Trey Tompkins with the board. So a bit of a highlight reel start from the home team to take an early lead in this game. Doncic with the step through.
Both sides still faultless from the line. Here goes Kosser. Chance for Campazzo. Feeds it into Ione, who then... Kosser. Ione. Doncic. Time, space. And Palas Yankunas. He's been averaging 14.3 points this season. And he's there.
They need to start picking it up on defense now and get a couple more players like that.
Just the second three-pointer of the game for Fenerbahce. Rudy on the fly puts it down.
Interpretation and implementation of the traveling violation. The traveling rule. Beautiful. So Campazzo finds Kosser. Double team showed by Motum. Nice shovel pass on the inside. And the ball danced.
Olympiacos is looking to run when they get that defensive rebound or get the turnover, just like they did right there. Doncic up top looking for the pick. This is where he likes to fade back into 3. Nice cross-court pass there to Taylor. Taylor pulls up from 3. That looks good for Anthony Gill. Doncic out to Kosser. Same play as before. This time Ione foot, and here comes Doncic from deep and drills with no chance to get up and block that shot as Kimke has opened up another 8-point lead. Kosser coming off this pick again by Ione, getting to the basket every time he wants, and there teams like to go at the young gun early on, maybe get him in a foul trouble, get him out of the game. Kosser receives the ball outside. Ione with the pick, going to the basket strong with the left hand. No calls for Real Madrid, 4 for Panathinaikos. So you see the activity, you see the aggressiveness by Real Madrid as Kosser gets to the basket again. Oh, nice.
Now, from 20. Difference now 13. Kosser. His attempt won't fall, but
just speak. We'll see what happens here as the game goes on. We'll keep an eye on that statistic as Jeffrey Taylor up top with the pick from Felipe Reyes. Taylor to basket. Nice pass to Felipe.
He knew he couldn't get too deep. He would draw the help side of Tavares. So just shoots and uses his length over Campazzo. Extra pass to the corner. Taylor nets it.
The 5-0 run after that timeout. There's Kosser once again looking for the pick for Tavares. Dunson's gonna have to shove him down, going to left. Oh, nice pass. Nice. Gives the ball back to Madrid, a team that you do not want to give too many possessions here as Kimke leads 6-5 here. Same play over and over again as we see Kosser splitting the defense again. This time going up with...
Finished with a flourish on the fast break. Well, that stops a 5-0 run put together by Real Madrid. Kosser sees baseline, goes up strong, gets...
From 3, he's hit from the baseline, he's hit from underneath and the foul line. He has been on fire. J.C. Carroll comes out the 3 again, and
11 points for Campazzo tonight. Doncic with the pass. Kosser. This time he makes it.
By Tompkins. Doncic. Tompkins. Tompkins up against Hackett. Nicely done.
called for the offensive foul as Campasso slowly brings the ball up here with an 8-point lead, trying to look for that double-digit lead right now in this possession as Rudy comes out, looks into Tavares. Oh, nice skip past him. Machulis, who's all by himself, and there's the 11-point lead.
Of 8 as a team. 26 the lead now. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Turnaround three-pointer from
Dragic. We're down to 2-second differential, and Luka's going to want to go one. Here comes Rudy Fernandez up the top. Oh, nice play. Rudy had way too much time right there. Step back for 3. Kosar up top, looking inside to Tavares. Nice defense by Dulovic. Dulovic won't let him turn, but then Tavares.
There's the 43, Real Madrid, 50. Doncic got it by Lazic with 3 fouls. High screen from Reyes. Reyes rolls. Doncic can't from right away.
So Baskonia 5 points in the space of a minute here to start. Taylor across to Randolph. This is Kozer, bounce pass to Randolph, the finger roll over the top of. Completely different mood around this arena to just 3 weeks ago. Bounce pass, low post, completely free.
It's down low with Janning. Expect him to pop up and receive the ball sooner to set up this offense, and there it is. Back to Jeffrey Taylor. Felipe trying to cut to the basket. Nice defensive play by Joe. Potent as Real Madrid, and a nice little run here would get them right back into the game, but it's Kimke who wants to shut that down as the ball goes to Rudy Fernandez. Felipe down low, gonna go off of that left shoulder with a nice hook shot. Felipe and Doncic comes down court, setting things up for Real Madrid as they look to slow things down a little bit here in the third quarter. They started out on fire, but oh, and there's a nice pass by Doncic. Same a little bit that could change the scenario of the battle between the big men. Campasso getting to the basket again. So, oh, nice little pass to Tavares.
Baskonia lead the Spanish derby by 21, midway point of the second. Rudy Fernandez left free for the 3.
In the game for that one play, but here comes Ione getting to Rudy. Rudy might be looking. There it is. That's what we talked about, the 2 for 1. This game, Tavares up to set the pick. No, this time he's going to catch the ball. Go to Kosar. Kosar coming off the pick. Can't take advantage of Eric Green's absence right there. Wants to get to the basket. A nice little alley-oop to Tavares.
So Olympiacos have led by as many as 13. Tavares offloading. JC Carroll pulling up for 3.
Luka Doncic will hold it for the final shot for Real Madrid. Moves it on to Rudy. Reyes, Rudy Fernandez now on the perimeter looking to attack. Back to Doncic for the 3.
Imbai. Nice move. No need to penetrate if you could just pull up and shoot that pretty little jump shot. Nice pass inside. This is a play that we saw last week against Jessica. 20.5 points per game and running a 26.5 performance index rating, which is pretty impressive so far. Although it's only been 2 games. He controls the ball up top, gets it into Jeffrey Taylor, playing against Gowlick down low. Taylor getting physical. Gowlick with a nice little move from behind to strip that ball. Goes back.
He had his career high against Real Madrid last season when he burned them for 18 points. He started quickly tonight. Ball goes down low.
Maccabi on the backboard. If you saw our opening sequence, they had 49 rebounds last week to secure the win against Olimpia Milano. Right back to.
But imagine they wanted to get to the basket. The Surge pulled up quick. Pyper couldn't get it. Going back into Jeffrey Taylor. We saw that early in the first quarter. And Randolph.
Maker asking for a foul, given how short that shot was. Reyes came down with a rebound. Carroll could well have got a piece of his wrist or the basketball. Bullet pass down low, but Jeffrey Taylor.
Makes a nice little shot from the elbow, the 2-pointer. I've seen a lot of those 2-pointers tonight. 11 for 20, they said before, from Rossi Bamberg, and effective from 3. J.C. Carroll wants to go up with the flow. And Rudy comes down with the rebound, and it's Doncic setting things up top. Trying to get to the basket out to the big man Rudy, to J.C. Carroll. And there's the space that J.C. was looking for. Sanders, you have to make guys like Doncic defend on the defensive side of the court. Carroll comes off the pick, tries to get the basket. Nice defense by Rivas, goes up over Rivas.
Fabian Kozer off a stagger screen. Gets in the lane, the runner, good.
He's a big man with some nice moves and can pass the ball from down low also. That was a nice look right there as Rivas takes advantage and drills that. Carroll again coming up. He's going to pull up for three again. And boom.
Anthony Gill cheering on from the bench. Remember, he's fouled out with 5 fouls. One of them for the hard foul on Felipe Reyes. JC point advantage. Real Madrid being made to work incredibly hard. But Olympiacos always maintaining the advantage on the scoreboard. But
a 2-point left-handed lay-in to pull within 16 points with Doncic back to Tompkins. Tompkins hands off to Koser. Koser to Carroll. Carroll, you know he's going to want to pull up. Back to Koser. Nice pass by J.C. Carroll. And
Machulis. Koser. To Carroll. Carroll from the line.
With 7 minutes to go, Maccabi's done everything they could to this point, but Madrid's defense in the second half has been pretty impressive, and they've converted that defense to offense, and once again done in the second half to Maccabi Tel Aviv. Machulis looks up top to Koser. Gonna go out Rudy again, the same spot one more time, and Rudy says
just couldn't get on top of that one. Oh, delightful pass.
Ceska on their first real drought of the game. They've not scored for 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. Rudy Fernandez. Here's Tompkins inside.
Him in, as it only be Lockness who gets to check into this game. J.C. Carroll coming off the pick, getting attacked physically. Nice pass inside to Reyes. Reyes goes up.
The 5th turnover, though, against Milan. I mean, they've been good with the ball in their hands. They just can't stop Madrid from scoring. Again, Ion. It's just a good
basket. Draw the contact and roll it in with the left hand off the glass. Reyes up top to Rudy Fernandez looking for J.C. Carroll. Oh, there's a nice pass. Oh, nice little teamwork there. In the 17 points, but what does Madrid do after they continue on this streak and you start getting guys like Ion back, Randolph back? Who do you sit? Who do you knock out? What a bench. Oh, nice pass by Rudy. Rudy against Tavares as Capasso again looking for Tavares up top. Tavares to Justa. Justa looking for Koser. There's Koser going to his left, but nice job again by Roll. Justa pulls up from deep. This time, nice 3.
Higgins now with 4 points. Taylor. Here's Luka Doncic looking for back-to-back field goals, perhaps. Gives it to Taylor. He passes out to the double team. Koser, the corner 3.
Three-pointer in the ball game. And boosting the difference again. 9 points. And Patsa in the corner.
Borussia Bamberg as they have a 2-point lead. Felipe up top from Madrid getting the ball to Doncic. Doncic with Hackett. Hackett getting low on defense. It's Carroll up top into Felipe. Felipe with a little pull-up. Well, this Tavares now on the bench. We'll see what Panathinaikos game plan, how it changes, and how they may dominate a little bit more inside. As Casey Rivers can't get the mismatch. Oh, for Real Madrid is they're just kind of hanging in there right now. You know Madrid can go on a 10-0 run at any time and put this game out of reach. Rudy into Ion. Ion against Gist, straight up. Nice defense by Gist. And
Madrid try to get this game back under control. Into Tompkins in a low post. He's going to impose himself on Pascolo. Just too strong for
5. Credit to Real Madrid for staking a claim on this one. So a 15-point game, 2:38 remaining. Here is Kosur into Doncic. Machulis wants it. Machulis has some space on the reverse layup.
This Real Madrid team, who's won 5 games in a row at home, although they have lost 2 of their last 3. Losses to Malik on the road and Cheska as Randall wants to work again. Nice defense this time, but a great in there. Things get a little bit easier for Olympiacos to get to the basket. Now we got 10 seconds left. Randolph gets to the hoop quick and makes a nice. Tavares gets on the board. Those are his first 2 as he's starting to float around as a 2 guard looking for his openings. So Sarah doing the same thing here. He's going to pull up for 3. We saw Anthony Gill right there. Maybe needed to take that 3. Gill switches out on Doncic. Doncic got the handoff to Kosser. Kosser to the basket again. And the big lob to Ion. And then kind of hanging around. Maybe want to go on a little bit of a run here to get back in this game and make Madrid a little bit more nervous. They've been pretty comfortable in the second. Kosser again to the basket. And this time it's not a timeout setting the plays. And that was beautifully done. Capasso tries to get to the basket. Kosser. Oh, look at Kosser with the floater off the left. Pick from place with a great bit of confidence and drilled that 3 as he saw the opening. And he gives his team a 2-point lead. And Kosser go to the basket trying to tie things up over the top of plays.
Bring back his star, Doncic. Madrid trying to get something going. There it is. Where's 22? Kosser, there he is right there!
And no one came over to help. And Green makes the Real Madrid defense pay on that one. Nice pass to Tavares. Tavares with a nice little soft.
Shved. 16 down now. Real Madrid are going to have to concentrate. Rudy Fernandez rattles home his
finishing go on the bench. Markovic needs to come out and put some valuable minutes in like he did in the first half. And here comes Kosser in the backdoor cut by Taylor. Taylor with the reverse.
In 4.5 minutes for Panathinaikos now. Doncic takes another 3, contested.
8-point Olympiacos lead. Doncic with the handoff to Kosser. Kosser's going to want to get around right over to Doncic. Doncic with another stop, pop, pull up.
Perfect execution.
A one-man press now against Doncic. Sees a lane, drives, hangs in the air, goes to one leg, and Luka Doncic.
Nice boot by Wiltshire. We talked about this kid, 10 minutes, 4.8 points in 10 minutes is what he's scoring. And he is not. Can't put it down even with 2 hands. And Doncic brings it up court. You're going to see Madrid start to take a little bit more time off the clock here. 10 seconds left on this shot clock. Doncic gets it, goes to the basket, takes his time, puts his back to Fritzen, posts him up, and again, draws the foul on the... Handoff here to Kosser. Kosser wants to go left. He's getting his room again, and that's where he likes to go every time.
So the 4th quarter underway. 4th quarter where Real Madrid lead by 18. Fabian Kosser to Rudy Fernandez looking for his second.
Right there. Nice move by Dragic. Kosser loves to go left here. Nice little bounce pass inside to the big man. Big man goes up. Here, Doncic runs it down and gets it back to Campazzo to set up a new Real Madrid offense. Up by 6. Jeffrey Taylor going back door. He's wide open. But the young man couldn't find him. Ione posting up. The big man knowing he's got 4 fouls. You have to go at him, Gus. He goes up with him with the soft touch. Settle things down here a little bit. Comes up the floor. Wants that ball back, gets it right into Gustavo Ione against the big Lithuanian. Justin Theodore looking to help, but can't come out too much. Gonna let him go one-on-one. Pops the ball out.
Reyes looking for the pass in. Ion. It's a little shove, does he? No. And it will be Madrid who get the first possession of this game, and it's played into Ion with a heavy strapping on the left arm. Good patient defense from Davies, and Ion has to go and use his skills at the low post, and he rolled
underneath the basket. Kimki looking like an offensive machine right now, very fluid in offense, making beautiful passes, cuts to the basket, finding the open player. Doncic up top, looking to Ion in the middle. Ion lays in and can't get it to
play. Are at home on Sunday to Liga Belis, who are the league leaders in Lithuania. Žalgiris in second place, so it's second versus first here in the Žalgiris arena on Sunday before Žalgiris make the trip to Moscow to take on CSKA.
Yorgos Barsokis are working very well for this Kimki team as Ion looks to get the ball inside. Very difficult to receive it right there as Malcolm Thomas defending him. No one's going to come down and help. Looks like Anderson coming from behind. Rudy over to the corner. Corsair's going to fake pull up, and he's just off the mark.
Sean Thomas picks up where he left off and scores the opening basket of the second half. Madrid come out with Reyes, Campazzo, Doncic, Randolph, and Saylor. Here's Campazzo. Bounce pass to Reyes. Reyes powers it up and scores.
Gives the team a 2-point lead. A little bit of a zone look here. Again, the way they started the game, now back into man-to-man. Doncic up top against Gaulak. Doesn't see J.C. Carroll down low. They're going to go inside to Ion against Misov. Ion with that beautiful nice touch. Does not want to pick up another foul right there. Campazzo up top with the ball. Dribbling around, looking for Ion down low. Going to try to take it ball. Nice pass. And look at it. It's a play to figure out what's going on, but Doncic takes it out, gets it into Campazzo. Campazzo to Ion. Up top, Doncic coming off the flex cut with another easy two for
Been so hot, he draws such attention. Got the double team in the post and just moved it on to Cohen for the easy bucket. But Chulis, he lines up a three, and that's no second differential between shot clock and game clock here. As Madrid trying to tack on one more score before they go to the benches. Fernandez lines up a three, catch and shoot.
The shot kind of took him off mark. And it's Real Madrid trying to extend this lead up to 16 or 7. No, it's going to be J.C. Carroll saying, I'll put up the 7 to look at the basket in a long time. But he said, you know what, I'm going to go get my own look this time.
3.5 to go. 6-point lead for Fenner. Carroll off the screen, crossing over, looking to find some space off the dribble.
Carroll! Floor for Madrid. Doncic to Carroll. Pumps a three-pointer on the mark with defense.
So the second quarter underway. Real Madrid leading by 9. Luka Doncic didn't start the game, but ended the period.
Got to put Bota. 4 points there as you see Rudy Fernandez, J.C. Carroll come out to pick McCollum right in his face. But the possession is in your favor. Doncic to Ion. Here comes Campazzo to my short side. Back to Doncic, posting up Bertans down low. Wiping him off with his left arm. Making a little turnaround spin move. Gets the...
A remarkable score from Bryant Dunstan, who didn't panic under pressure from a shot clock that was ticking down. Took the dribble and went to a one-handed runner. Facing onto the basket, 14 points in the game, 6 of 7 from 2-point range. Luka Doncic.
And then they'll welcome Malaga in round 8. Here's Doncic. Campazzo, little up fake. Drops a bounce pass inside to Taylor.
He drills another three, 2 for 2. That is for Kevin Bongos. Hasn't shot many tonight, but he's got the task of defending J.C. Carroll right now. And he gets Adam Carroll to the basket, and Carroll with... Randolph has been everywhere tonight. On the boards, assists, steals. Been the man of the night so far. What a pass right there. Oh, and full extra effort that wins these things.
I totally agree with you about Rudy Fernandez this year. Not putting up big numbers, but always doing things up and down the court for Madrid. He's being chased by Luigi D'Atomo. He's just come in the game. Gets it to Yui for 3. On the mark. Sergio game. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Anybody's ball game, and has been most of the way. Doncic to Kazir. He drives. He gets it to Felipe. Reverse.
It's a turnover count. Good for both teams. Push shot.
Finished that one off with one hand. 18-12 here. Panathinaikos. Rudy Fernandez wants it one more time. He didn't like the flash one, but he got...
Start this quarter with Tyus, Cole, Roll, Cohen, and DeAndre Kane. So a smaller lineup here from Maccabi and J.C. Carroll.
And Campazzo can set the play again. Final minute of the first quarter. A first quarter that has been a brilliant one for the visiting team. Oh, what a bullet pass from Campazzo. Rudy Fernandez falling away.
So potential 7-point possession has gone begging, but it is has been a 4-point trip down the floor. Nice offload in that significant landmark for Kostas Lukas. Second assist of the night, 500 assists for his EuroLeague career. A win. Real Madrid have done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. Luka Doncic offloads to Campazzo for 3.
Takes down with Doncic, getting a pick from Fabian Cassar up top. Tries to get a basket, cross-court pass to Tompkins. Tompkins loved this corner, and that's...
Doncic. Doncic goes upstairs, and again...
One. The volume increasing once again, threatening to lift the roof off the Peace and Friendship Stadium as Luka Doncic. Oh!
Means a lot. That's exactly what he did right there to DeAndre Kane. And Luka Doncic coming off, maybe looking to get to... Oh, another nice pass to the big man. There's a...
Bears are into double figures. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Doncic guarded by Ennis. Oh, poor decision by Homage to double team him. And
Chulis with his second board of the game. All square in that respect on defensive boards. Nice cut and catch on the inside.
11th rebound of the game as I keep looking at the stat sheet and he just keeps going up. What a lucky man. These stats keep piling up for Walter Tavares. Cutting to the basket. Nice pass by Doncic. Break to go there. They're going to hear from their coach also as Felipe Reyes comes down and avoids the 5-second call as Madrid sets up into their offense. It's Doncic coming off the pick from Taylor, who wants to get to the basket, finds Taylor for the easy. That's 5 points for Kyle Wiltshire here in the early going. Nice pass, Randall to Felipe. Felipe draws the... Should be the last shot here of the first quarter as Madrid lines things up here with 10 seconds to go now in the game clock. Randall pulls off, nice little crossover to Coletas, pulls up, steps back, nice little...
Opportunities. Great pass by Cicciarini. Quite the finished article on offense yet, Tarczewski. Oh, behind the back pass to Randolph, who powers it up and in. Right. Definitely a double-double from Campazzo, 14 points and 11 assists. Oh, great sharing of the basketball. That goes...
Not let Cassar go to his left. Something we've seen over and over again with Fabian Cassar. Campazzo's going to look to shoot here sooner or later. There's a nice little move by giving the ball to Campazzo, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the same setup as we saw a minute ago, but Campazzo takes advantage this time, gets to the basket. And a nice little recovery defensively to get back into that play, and Madrid opens up spacing offensively as Felipe Reyes has to pick up top. Looking to cut down the middle. There's Campasso to Taylor. Taylor pulls up for three in the corner. And that, once again with a pick from J.C. Carroll. J.C. Carroll's going to float off of Kuzma. Looking for the three. Randall again with a crossover. Pulls up for three. And this side.
That quickly, the momentum has changed it again. We have a three-point ball game. Lead was as high as 8 for Madrid. Yui, high off the rim, over.
Not really Thompson's shot right there. Thompson needs to get a little bit more aggressive on Tavares.
Doncic slaloming through defender.
Downtown, Doncic picks up his third defensive rebound. Doncic to Tompkins for three. That looks short.
And that's what Muhammad did right there.
Are you kidding me? What a move, what a shot.
Doncic just too easy for the night.
And Thomas extends the lead to 8. His 5th point of the night. Tavares! And caught in the rim. It's exactly why Duljevic used the rim. Just to ward off the defender. Tompkins off the pass from
what the referee saw. So it's Khimki Moscow region.
Gets things started. Jeff Taylor. Kozer from the same corner as Taylor. Wow, now!
His 16th and 17th points of the night. Fenerbahce take the lead for the first time since midway through the second quarter. Carroll with the little floater took some contact.
He's going to be in there till the end as Luka Doncic brings it up. Looking into this zone defense again. Doncic dribbling his left. Nice backdoor cut by Jeffrey Taylor, who goes up. Team back into within 5 points against Madrid. Jeffrey Taylor up top into Doncic. Doncic down low with views, wants to take advantage. Tries to make it quick.
Important home court is as we run towards playoff time. Back in action now in the second half from the Whizzing Center. J.C. Carroll with a spot-up three.
And Jonas Maciulis chases down the rebound. Madrid will want to do some good things in this last 3 minutes of the quarter because 3 points is not their idea of a decent quarter by any stretch of the imagination. Doncic.
Seeing that move. I see Jonas Maciulis checking in the game. Rudy Fernandez up top, looking into Doncic. Gets it to him, can't do anything. Vildosa with the defense. Nice spin move by Doncic. Doncic with the fake up and under, off the side of the glass. When he gets on fire, you have to be on him. As Rudy Fernandez tries to get to the basket. Angarino gets shut down inside to Luka. Luka's going to take advantage of Vildosa every time. Little size advantage there. Nice pass out to Rudy. Rudy's going to pull for three, doesn't get it. Now he wants it. And Rudy drains.
Zoned in this first quarter. 2 3-pointers for him. Getting Bambo back to within 11, but immediately.
Antonov putting the thumbs up, which means we're back in that matchup zone, posting up. Doncic kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor from the corner, he loves that spot. Sticks the three from. Clock is stopped. 7-point lead right now as Doncic brings the ball up the floor with Campasso on the bench. Again, this little matchup zone. And they find Ione cut into the basket. Can't convert on the layup. Doncic about all night as he has 3 offensive rebounds tonight and sinks that second shot to put his team within 4. Again, matchup zone here by Cheska. Anthony Randolph with a step back and money as he looks over at the Cheska bench. It's a big lineup for Cheska, and they're taking advantage of it. Rudy Fernandez with the handoff, goes to the basket, looks for the alley-oop, nothing there. And here comes JC, he's open. He doesn't have to take too long to shoot.
With possession, but Panathinaikos building momentum. Campasso. He clings onto it, waits for movement. Tavares comes out to try and create some space. Campasso towards the far side, high catch, Kozer in towards Tavares. He's got the mismatch against KC. Rivers.
Probably would have been better off trying to knock it off of one of Madrid's players' legs if possible, but didn't make that move as we see Kozer come into the game. Doncic around, looking for Ione, wide open under the basket. Gudaitis, this basket with a nice little up and under move for the right-handed layup off the glass. Ione a little bit late on the help right there. Doncic comes up the floor, controlling the offense. Gets a little fake pick from Kozer, goes to the basket. Oh, with a nice little pump fake, tries to double up, gets the... A bit of a tough time defending him. Roberts is running the show right now for Olympiacos, and they maintain that 5-point lead. Randall wants to get the basket, kicks it back to Felipe. Felipe's going to pull up from three. And I thought it went off of Bilbosa's leg, but it went off of Janney, who's still out of bounds. Inside to Felipe, taking away that left shot. Felipe with the reverse. Nice move by Felipe, can't finish, but of course gets his offensive rebound. And
Dean tonight. Seska looked too strong. Here goes Doncic to the corner. Tompkins, they need this to go down, and 18 points in the ball game. 2 3-pointers apiece in this run. Campasso will line up another, and he hits it and gets...
And Tavares sitting on the bench with those 4 fouls. Reyes misses it.
Free throws made, 3-point play completed. Madrid lead by 5. Nice pick and dive. We see that play happen over and over.
For Jamal McLean. His team leading by 13 for the second time in the contest. And the clock is on their side. Doncic going through his trademark step.
Point now, Žalgiris. It's a possession game. Doncic will drive, feeds, and there is Reyes to put...
He and Ricky Lido, the second leading scorers. Step through move from Doncic. So Doncic handling the point. Kozer and Doncic exchanging a little two-man game. Ione sets the screen. There's the roll to the bucket. Doncic keeps it himself, offloads. Wonderful.
Fault then, because he doesn't wait for the big man to get set. So when the point guard moves too early and the big man's still on the move, it's an offensive foul every time. The ref's going to call. Nice backdoor there.
Reyes things up at 44 points apiece. Jason Thompson with back-to-back buckets for Fenerbahce. Beautiful give and go, slicing his...
See Carroll also in this quarter. He misses the second free throw, however, leading to a 10-point difference, 46-36. Tompkins on the wing. Finds J.C. Carroll. Carroll back to Tompkins for 3. Nice ball.
18 points in the ball game. 2 3-pointers apiece in this run. Campasso will line up another, and he hits it and gets...
The same as Tompkins has for Real Madrid. And Tavares sitting on the bench with those 4 fouls. Reyes misses in close.
Free throws made, 3-point play completed. Madrid lead by 5. Nice pick and dive. We see that play happen over and over.
For Jamal McLean. His team leading by 13 for the second time in the contest. And the clock is on their side. Doncic going through his trademark step through and getting it to...
Doncic. Drawing the double team on the far side. Rudy Fernandez with space to launch the...
Makes both to make it a 9-point lead. This is an 11-0 run in favor of the home team. Doncic with a long step back to Bacchus. Anthony Gill with 7 points in the game, and they have all come in this second quarter. So they reduced the deficit to 20 with a minute and a half to go. Carroll.
The inconsistent. And J.C. Carroll starts the second half. Didn't even wait the Pablo Lasso, and they'll be looking for J.C. Carroll early as Kane comes in against Doncic. Tavares
recognized what the shot clock had to offer. Took the time to pivot, drop step, finish at the rim. Reyes doesn't draw.
Dean tonight. Seska looked too strong. Here goes Doncic to the corner. Tompkins, they need this to go down. And it...
Basso, that actually the ball goes off of Janning. I thought it went off of Bosa's leg, but it went off of Janning, who's still out of bounds. Inside to Felipe, taking away that left shot. Felipe with the reverse. Nice move by Felipe. Can't finish, but of course gets his offensive rebound. A bit of a tough time defending him. Roberts is running the show right now for Olympiacos, and they maintain that 5-point lead. Randall wants to get the basket, kicks it back to Felipe. Felipe's going to pull up from three.
Very start of the game. Nice pass. Ion Taylor. Campazzo drops another one.
That 20 for 24 from the line for the year. Averaging 11 points a game, and 20 of those points so far have come only from the foul line. Kind of amazing stat, if you ask me. Only 6 shots in the field. He's gone to the line a lot, knows how to draw fouls. Randolph getting to the basket, goes up to go one-on-one and shoot. As this time, Mitsov does it again from deep. You can't complain with the defense there with Madrid. If that's the shot that you're going to give up, you're okay with that. You'll end up winning. If you can live and die by the three, if that's the three they're going to take, they eventually will die by that three. Juan tried to get to the basket with the backdoor pass to Randall. Randall kicks it back out to Ion, doesn't have anywhere to go with it. Pulls up with that little one-handed dunk over Gustavo Ion. No time to get back. Great pass by Mitsov. We talked about his ability to do just about everything on the floor. Rebound, pass, and there's a lob pass.
2-point lead once again. 5 points in the game now, along with 4 rebounds and a block for Luigi De Tome. Doncic working on Slukas, goes to the crossover, then the step back, shakes off Slukas and drains it from the top of the key. One-on-one play from Luka Doncic.
Well, Žalgiris just being a little wasteful. This is from absolutely miles out. The inbound. Here is Doncic. Doncic into the corner. And a 3-point.
Taylor finds Doncic. Doncic rises for the three.
With Jeffrey Taylor as Randolph goes to the bench. Fernandez back to Doncic. Nice pass inside.
Borden Savage. Doncic receives the ball in the corner. Back out to Campazzo. Pick and roll. Campazzo pulls up for 3. Short off the rim.
Only averaged 73. Across the course of the first 6 games this season. Here's Taylor trying to battle his way down the baseline and puts it in with the...
Taylor. Campazzo. It's Fernandez for 3.
Able to pick up the first foul on Mansardes. Doncic in the corner now with the ball. Looking for Tompkins down low. There he is against Princess. Princess is controlling Tompkins from getting too low. Nice spin move by Tompkins. Little short. Machulis, who takes a breather. Corsair inside to Randolph. Randolph faces Clybourne. Turns around. That's a beautiful move. That's just a beautiful move for a big man. When you can turn around, face, throw a
Mohamed lulling his man to sleep and then pulling the trigger. Doncic looking to inbound from the sideline for Real Madrid. Carroll on the runner, baseline. Jason
tipped in by Reyes. Can they make it a 10-point game here? JC Carroll, no.
Foul on Melly. Madrid inbounds again. Doncic scooting around Vesely, goes in the corner. Tompkins gives up the shot, takes it back, up in the air. And
averaging just over a steal per game so far this campaign at 1.1 takeaways per night. So Reyes with the spin move off the inbound, the rim is rattled.
Ball, that's the second team foul by Anadolu Efes. Being down 12, you have to play a little bit harder defense. Normally you're going to get fouled. Doncic gets to the lane. Oh, he goes up for Real Madrid. Up top to Capasso. Capasso. Nice defense by Brown to stop Capasso. Oh, what a pass by Capasso, and the big man cut. The big man in the middle, without a doubt. Madrid taking the ball out of bounds. Here's Tompkins up top for the three, and he...
Coser with the inbound, finds Campasso. There's that man.
It is Coser. Takes the ball out of bounds. It's Capasso up top with 14 on the shot clock. Looking for Tompkins. Yusta out front. He's not afraid to take it to the basket, that's for sure. Looking for the turn. Nice little move by Yusta, up and on. Type of play that sets a precedence for the rest of the game. We'll see how Serafin will come back from a play like that. As Madrid takes the ball out again. Campasso to Tompkins. Tompkins wide open. This is his shot, but he's a little bit off.
With just a shade under 3 seconds, someone will have a chance to bounce it once or twice, then it's going to have to go. Campasso steps into a three. Got it! Coser lets fly with a high arching three, hits the...
Left on this shot clock here. And Madrid is going to be looking for a quick hitter if they can. The two is going to the basket. There's JC Carroll going to the corner. He's going to turn around and drill it from three.
9 seconds on the shot clock here for Madrid. Good pass to Randolph. And Randolph does the rest.
Quick 3 fouls and is yet to return to the game.
2 minutes and 40 seconds playing time only tonight for Ali Mohammed.
Carroll into the lane. That spectacular little.
So just over a minute to go in the game. Here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium, Luka Doncic gets to the glass and gets the reverse.
Set up their sideline out of bounds play. 6:54 to go here in the third. It's a 5-point Kaunas lead as Capasso pulls up from three, and this time
Tompkins and one through that screen. In the lane. Carroll gets a little low.
Bartolomeo. And Madrid will take the ball out of bounds. It's the first team foul for Maccabi here early in this quarter. Nice pass by Doncic down low to Tavares. Tavares with a little jump.
Just having a chat to Coach Lasso. Goes there, curls, stops the pass to Ion. Oh, great execution.
Last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If they can close this 10-point gap at all. As Doncic comes down. Oh, nice pass, Doncic.
Tompkins into Reyes. Across to the far side it goes, back in. Trey Tompkins free. And
in this first quarter, he may be looking to bench. Looks like right now he's going to leave him in. Ion steps out. I look for Madrid to take advantage of that right now. Maybe go inside to Ion.
Coming off the pick and roll. Oh, splits the pick and roll beautifully, does Campazzo. He's coming in to take. Big man from Lithuania's place that put in some good time. 5 points, 4 rebounds in those 7 minutes that he's into the basket. Make sure you foul them before they shoot, as they only have one team foul right now. J.C. Carroll comes off, wants to pull up for that three, can't get it. Campazzo, a nice little fake, get into the basket with the right hand and use. Coser out on the wing, up to Campazzo. Campazzo dribbling the basket. Fernando Reyes. Oh, nice kick over to Tompkins. Tompkins in that corner that he
does. Reyes. Wonder. You see Tom Norris Cole with 8. And that's easy too from Tyus. Doncic threads a pass to Reyes, and Reyes.
Fourth foul is not what Valencia needed right now. We talked about them losing a few games in the fourth quarter this year. Let's see what they can do here with this 5-point deficit. Felipe cut to the basket, nice pass out to Jeffrey Taylor, who sits alone.
He's a rugged defender, but that's a mismatch all day long. He's going to struggle to get anything productive from that. He's called for the foul. Doncic with it from the perimeter, pulls up behind the arc, and really is the anchor of this team defensively, setting the tone as Campazzo plays a little two-man game. He and Coser. Coser with his 288th appearance tonight, second all-time in the Euroleague. So Campazzo with a behind-the-back pass. Ione offloads to Randolph in off the bench. So Madrid looking to inbound from the sidelines. Tavares swings it to Taylor, who sees a lane baseline, takes it.
Already in the bonus, as Madrid has their 15th foul at the 6:36 mark. We talked earlier about Madrid having Marmani having their 5th in the 6:40 mark in the first quarter. Randall to the basket again, off the glass, and to be exact, on the floor as he picks up his 5th foul and goes to the bench. And Doncic to the line.
Right at the start of the quarter. Coser inside and a free
throws every time Madrid commits a foul, or I'm sorry, Kimki commits a foul from here on out in the next 7 minutes. If Randolph pulls up again, that time he said, I'm not. It's going, that's 2, right? Not 3. That's important for him, but he's going to keep him out there right now with 3:30 to go, hoping he doesn't pick up that third as Machulis pulls up for 3. And unsportsmanlike foul on Tibor Place was knocked off the board, taken away, and only Luka Doncic is the player as Machulis goes to the basket. Nice little left.
To do something to try and get back into this game. Charles Jenkins called for his 3rd. Trey Tompkins with a long 2. Back iron on the shot.
Long, almost 30 minutes a game. 4th in this league in minutes played. Tompkins up top, Modem slips. Tompkins take advantage.
From Pablo Lasso, doesn't need to with his team going this well. 3 fouls on Barcelona now. There's Carroll, Randolph, Campazzo. And now a nice pass to...
And he doesn't get off the ground. How does he get him?
It's like a sentinel in there. They just can't get around him. He's got his hands up. Here's Ione out to Coser for 3. Fabian Coser with his 2nd.
Steal on J.C. Carroll, and someone helped him out.
Now Tommy on Doncic. Doncic gets inside, kicks out to Carroll. He'll dial up a 3. He'll knock down a 3.
He liked it when he released it, but it would not go down as Jeffrey Taylor breathes a sigh of relief. And they come down court. Ione with the pick up top. Oh, he's wide open, and there's the pass by Campazzo, but Ione.
Madrid will have the last possession here of the 3rd quarter. Milan trying to dig in and defend. Ione slips the screen and lays it up and in.
In the 4th quarter. 10-point gap, approaching the final 3.5 minutes. Luka Doncic high towards Tavares, too high, but he
is good. The difference 9. Carroll all by himself. You can't leave him alone. That's what he does.
Called for the foul. So Real Madrid leading by 21. Rudy Fernandez fakes the three. Campasso fires the...
Of one here tonight. Doncic attacking all the way round the defense for the Thunderous.
The fourth quarter to keep it close and to try to minimize his deficit as much as you can. Felipe cutting to the basket. Instead, it's Campasso. And that to try to finish these last 2 minutes off for Khimki to see if they can pull out this road win. Nice little play set up top and a foul by Thomas Robinson right off the bat.
Tavares gets it, and it's back to Campazzo. Watch out for the offensive rebounds. That's the message from Pesic. Oh, wide open J.C. Carroll. That's another for him. A third of the night for
Justa once again looking for Campasso. Campasso gets the ball, looking for the pick from Tavares up top. Gets the man a little backdoor pass, and Coser is 2 for 2 as he makes a nice little backdoor cut and a one-handed pass.
The three, that hits the heel of the rim, and he gets it back. Oh, delightful pass to Taylor for the reverse jam.
34-year-old guy that's had 17 seasons in this league gets substituted by the young 20-year-old German, and we see Madrid setting up their offense, looking for J.C. Carroll, can't get it. Doncic wants to step back out to Randolph. Randolph pulls off for three, and he is just on fire. Please. Just bringing it up on Guardino. Pick up top on Guardino. Nice job by Voigtman. And there is Luka Doncic with the step back three. Seems like he shoots that shot.
Round 6. Campasso now, 5 on the clock. Does he realize that Campasso getting himself into a bit of trouble? Campasso, though, with the little floater in the lane. And it's Campasso with a big...
On the difficult hanging runner in the lane. So FS leading by 1. Campasso thought about the three, but gave it to Ione. Nice backdoor cut, going up strong, but offloading. Jeffrey,
because of the rebound on the long rebound, Janning gets the ball into Jones. Jones finds Janning, and it's a 4-point lead. And Rudy tries to get the basket, and this time he's fouled, and it'll be 2 shots.
Coser wants to recycle it, gets it top of the key. Taylor rises in the corner, tough shot. That is a tough shot by Jeffrey Taylor. Sastre closed out and contested.
Coming down court to Tompkins. Tompkins might want to pull up again. This time pulls up short as Cohen defends him. Just came in the game. Campasso to the basket, and he gets the roll also. And Madrid on a 7-0 run. Basket, nice hands by Douglas, but J.C. Carroll. J.C. Carroll can't find anything to do with it. Gets up in the air, passes to Rudy. Rudy to the right, looking for Felipe, and there it is right there. What a nice look-away pass by Rudy Fernandez to the cutting Felipe Reyes for...
Maccabi's 4th, so next foul will send a shooter to the line. Waning seconds in the first half. Doncic, a little hesitation and scores. Final seconds of the first half now.
To snap what is currently a 40-0 run from the league's leading scorer at the free throw line, and he's missed both shots. Doncic just beneath the free throw line. He connects on the J.
Last few seconds of the first half in this round 26 regular season game between past multiple champions. And Ione perfectly dives to the basket.
Oh, is that pretty or not? And this is exactly what Andrew Gowluck loves to do. Get to the basket. So, just that little teardropper right over the big man. Here's J.C. Carroll in the game for the first time. It's Felipe Reyes cutting out. Felipe to the corner, back to Rudy, going to the left. Rudy looks to foul. 36% from 3 this year, and he loves to shoot it when he's open. And Tompkins up top to Tavares, looking for the backdoor to Doncic, can't get it. Oh, nice pass to Tompkins. Tompkins going up strong. He might get the end one. Dublevic kicking the ball out to Thomas. Thomas to Vivas. Vivas to San Amaterio for the wide open 3. Good looking play by Valencia. Oh, nice pass right there.
His first season with Maccabi. Maccabi lead by 5. Less than 3 to play. Campazzo with a clean look at a 3. Right now, Maccabi up a penny. Trying to hold that lead this trip down the floor. Randolph wide open. And the easy.
With his second from the outside. They're going to blow the roof off this arena if they're not careful. Doncic crosses over onto the left, tries to create some space as he...
Hands. Look at the big man Randall calling plays, bringing the ball up after it hits the 3. He's feeling good about himself. Rudy Fernandez out low again. Randall coming off. Oh, what a nice pick. Oh!
Bundesliga after the 81-74 loss to Uwe Baskets. That was on Sunday. So this would be 3 losses on the trot. Oh, good.
Makes 1 of 2 free throws in his first EuroLeague season. He's got 3 seasons of Euro Cup action. And for Pittsburgh.
It remains 20. In the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, you still feel that there's a real Real Madrid run to come at some stage in this game. Tavares to Kozer. Kozer!
Will shoot from the 3, and they do know how to score. There's no doubt about it as they go up 11-4 here in the first 3 minutes. As Kozer once again, nobody's let him go to his left as he likes to go. Used to trying to get to the basket. Used to with a nice move to the basket. Can't fit. Team basketball right now. Milan is sharing the ball well, as that is their 9th assist here in this first quarter. Doncic with the fake step back. Oh! Oh! Hands. Look at the big man Randall calling plays, bringing the ball up after it hits the 3. He's feeling good about himself. Rudy Fernandez out low again. Randall coming off. Oh, what a nice pick. Oh! The miss by Ione as Higgin comes down.
Short. Campazzo with the rebound. Kozer. Tompkins. Campazzo out to Tompkins for 3.
Kisses it off the glass for 2 to get his team back to within 5 with 6 minutes to go. Campazzo up top. Pick from Felipe. Campazzo's going to pull up for 3 also. And goes 9 for 9, the big man. He's got all kinds of room inside. And it's thanks to guys like Theodore and Kalnitas that time. Campazzo with the ball. Oh, another time where he splits the seam. Comes out Jeffrey Taylor for 3, short on the 3. Drill this thing. Nice play by Kunis right there from the top of the key. Tie ball game at 54. Campazzo getting to the basket. Kicks out to Kozer once again. Tonga and Barcelona takes the lead here early. Fernandez up top to Tompkins. Back to Campazzo. Everything going through Campazzo right now. Campazzo pulls up again for 3. This time he drilled.
This man has. Campazzo calls the play. Campazzo, let's fly with a 3. Nail.
Campazzo now. Plenty of noise from the Barcelona fans. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's Taylor. Randolph. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Campazzo comes to receive it. Randolph rolling towards the basket. Campazzo sending up the tough shot.
Opening possessions. Just watch J.C. Carroll here in your corner of the bottom of the screen.
And comes a foul. And that is the kind of thing that Campazzo brings to this team, apart from energy. Fernandez up top. Tompkins defended by Mormon. And Campazzo again for 3. And you gotta love it. Fallen one-way shoot with the left hand. He goes with both hands. Don't mess with him down low. You can't stop it. Campazzo wants to pull up from the corner here. He's long on the 3. Big beautifully by Ulanovas.
That'll put his team up 5 points here in the early goings of the third quarter. Capasso to the corner. Nice little step back right there. What we want to do here is get a stop. There's about 11-second difference on the shot clock and the game clock. If they can get a stop here in the possession, they get themselves right back into this game in the fourth quarter. It's Felipe Reyes open up in the corner, going up against Kalitas one-on-one. Nice help by Payne.
Patso gets it across the midcourt stripe. Randolph fades on the screen. That shot fought.
Hurtel, in fact, that was a three-pointer. So it's 5 for Hurtel. And now Randolph is going to pull back away from Claver. And
2 out of the set play underneath the basket. Randolph up top. Getting it off to Capasso. Capasso looking at Randolph in the fade in the corner. Randolph pulls up. Again, that ball. He saw another 3 for this big-time serve. Oh, and a beautiful backdoor. 5 points behind, and Capasso with the ball. Gets it out to Luka. Luka looking for doing something to do with it, but they're going to take some time off of this clock. They want to get this thing under a minute. A nice backdoor to Campasso. Hits Taylor in the corner. Taylor!
Lovely alley-oop finish.
With his first points of the game, and it's a solid start for Khimki Moscow region. Now they need stops. Kozer around the perimeter, the floor being spread. Houston drives, takes it all the way to the bucket.
Going up, floating, fading away, and dropping it from the baseline. And again, Panathinaikos, 5 minutes to go in this game. It's an 8-point game, just hanging around. Madrid has not been able to hit that knockout punch just yet. Koser trying to get to the basket again. It's left again. He does. Oh, what a flow!
Santi Justa, the league's leading scorer, off the mark, 1 of 2 from downtown. That snaps a 7-0 run that Madrid had put together. Campasso with the wraparound. Terrific long-range shooting from Malcolm Thomas, who clearly is continuing in the vein that he demonstrated last week. 16 points he put on Broza Bamberg, 5 for 7 from 2-point territory. He gets his team underway tonight. Power dribble on the inside.
Unikaha has been all 3-pointers so far in this ball game. 1 for Tompkins, 1 each for Wachinski and Brooks. Used to miss one. He's going to try it again. That's off the mark.
Nice little floater in the lane as Olympiacos continues to maintain this 2 to 3-point lead. Doncic up top to Tompkins. Tompkins off to hand off to Capasso. Capasso looking for the pick. Tavares not getting to the lane. Koser gets to the
ditch, a late arrival into the arena. I say not late, he's just making his way back to the bench. The opening tip was contested as he made his way back to his position on the sidelines, and he's being controlled by Madrid. Campasso out to Kozier, fakes the 3, Shved defending him. Campasso guarded by Jenkins, uses the crossover into the lane, manhandled, no.
Rest in peace. And the game is underway as Sandai Yusta gives off to Trey Tompkins, who hands off to Campasso. Campasso looking for that pick. They want to start usually inside, does Real Madrid, but they've gotten out of that game plan already as Campasso will try to get it to the basket and draws the first.
Well, you can see Madrid tough on defense early on. And great. Leads 5 for Real Madrid. Koser down to Doncic in the corner. Is he trying to draw that 4th foul on Lazic? Backs in, steps under this time. Oh, Luke. Doncic. Well, Coach Lasso says he's trying to manage the minutes of all his players. Doncic played 15 minutes in that first period. And they're back on defense now. Tavares and Lassalle were having a ding-dong battle in the first quarter. Let's see if they re-engage. Oh, fine backdoor cut by Corsair.
And the green machine is building up steam. Singleton to double figures from 16 down their level. Rudy Fernandez on the three, rattles around, pops out and goes in off the backboard. Real Madrid getting the break.
Begin the action as Tavares controls the tap off to Campasso. Campasso to Justa to Corsair. Corsair with a left-handed hook, and there he goes. It's a typical play that we see every
timeout. So the gap closed from double figures down to 5. Doncic to the far side, he'll check it's a 3, and it certainly is for Rudy Fernandez.
To single digits. So Fernandez. Beautiful give and go, and intelligently finished by J.C. Carroll. Made the pass.
1 minute to play in the first half. Real Madrid with possession by 11. Randall. Campasso. On this side attacking is Rudy Fernandez into the lane, gets the contact and gets the basket as well as he's fouled by Rick.
Open look, and Bolden with his 2 meters 8 just jacks that 3 from deep over the top of Trey Tompkins. Corsair, he's pulling up. I saw him earlier make that shot 100 times in the warm-ups, but he missed that one as Campasso comes up.
Chasson Randall in the game for Real Madrid at the start of the second. Luka Doncic across to the far side. Rudy Fernandez moved it on, and that one good from mid-range for Felipe Reyes. Turnover. They've had a couple in quick succession now, having not had one for a long, long time before that. Campasso, Tavares goes out, then goes back in. It bypasses him all the way to the far side, although a heel on the line.
Now looking to win some games that they are lost 6 of the last 7. And Randall gets the ball up to Doncic. Raheem Sand. Oh, there's J.C. Carroll looking to light it up, and he misses the first one, which is dangerous for. They love to set up, but a backdoor cut or a back screen is something we've seen a lot in these situations. As Campasso tries, oh, with a nice little quick move. Campasso goes to reverse and gets out of the Doncic for 3. They're going to take the lead. No, he misses the 3 as Anderson comes down with the rebound.